All right, good first scrimmage. I don't know how many plays we went. We went a bunch though, so a lot of energy, lots of positives. You know, obviously there's lots of stuff to correct. First scrimmage, you always got stuff to correct, but I thought we saw a lot of positives today. And I'll tell you what, we got two running backs that are pretty dang good now. So I'm glad they play for us and not against us. But really positive week this week, and just I love the way we finished the week. And so I think, got a chance now to catch our breath over the weekend, look at the film, get better on Monday, okay, and work towards next week and have a better scrimmage next week than what we had today.
Without reviewing the film, any standout plays kind of stand out to you as far as like individuals?
Those two running backs, I'm telling you, holy cow! I mean, Mason hit Keaton on a check down, and I mean he should have scored. He made it all the way down to the 5. But then Rajay, just the way he's hitting the hole, and contact, the way he's accelerating through contact. They just did so many positive things in the snaps that we had him out there. I thought Holton had a really solid day today. I thought Mason looked very sharp today. Really excited about him and the way he's come on. Really want to look at the film with some other guys, but had some young receivers that had some positive production today. I thought our first offensive line looked very sharp. I thought our defense, flew around, had a lot of intensity. So I'm just telling you, there's lots of positives today.
With Tyler gone, who's kind of stepping up as that new inside guy? Anybody yet?
Well, I mean, I thought Kerry King had a good day today. We're using a lot of different personnel settings, and so Ryan Jones was in the slot some today. Tyler Savage was in the slot some today. All those guys had multiple catches.
Without giving much away, obviously wanting to maybe use Calhoun and Jones on the field a lot more, get those guys involved.
Yeah, they're going to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be in a lot of 12 personnel. And the great thing is, Ryan has really improved with blocking, and so now, I mean, you can be in 12 personnel and be in a true 12 personnel formation, where you can sit there and split those guys out and be in a spread formation. So it's a deal where they're handling it mentally, which that's the tough thing. I mean, it ain't as easy as everybody thinks. I mean, that's been the real big question is, can they handle it mentally? And certainly I think they've shown that they can.
Coach, what are the big keys you look for in a spring scrimmage? I mean, you said positive.
Competition. That's the big thing. It's just competing at a high level, executing. We've got about 6 or 8 metrics that we're going to use to measure, point of contact, turnovers, execution, yards after contact for the ball carriers, missed tackles or good tackles made for the defense, and you just really want to see, you want to see improvement. You just want to see them execute, look like a good football team. You'd like to see it, first scrimmage. You're not going to see it first scrimmage because it's still new. I mean, we're only however many practices in, but hopefully next week you should, and I would expect to see much sharper execution. And then for the spring game, you want to look like a good football team.
We haven't asked a lot about special teams. How have the punters looked, and also Dapper coming back as well?
I think punter's really good. Luke Larson obviously is, that's what he came here to do, and he's been very sharp. Freshman Andrew Conrad, I think he has come on and shown he's got a shot at both kicking and punting. Dave Chappelle's done some good things. He had a really big punt there at the end. Really pleased with those guys. Daffer, I think, was 3 for 3 on the field goals today. Then Carson Smith got a couple of kicks, and I think Andrew also got a kick.
Anybody kind of emerged as a punt return guy?
We got Malik, Jawan Powell, and Josh Murphy are handling punt return duties. And all 3 of them have shown the ability to catch the ball, and obviously very good athletes. Kick return, it's been Keaton, Kerry King, and Josiah Hatfield. So feel comfortable with all 6 of those guys in those 2 separate areas.
Are y'all moving Hatfield around offensively because he's played outside, inside in the past?
Yeah, we are. And probably the most impressive play of the week was a play-action pass, post route that he and Mason connected on in practice Thursday. That ball must have been 60 yards in the air. Mason probably held it a little too long, but he's got the arm strength to get it to him.
Found any wide receivers that can throw?
I don't know if we have a Tyler Snead or not. We'll see. All right, thanks a lot.
Shane, first scrimmage, how do you think it went? First scrimmage in the spring.
I think it went pretty well. First group offense got to clean up some execution stuff, picking up blitzes. Got to work on ball security as a whole. We didn't do that very great today, but it wasn't too bad. We'll build on it and get ready for next Saturday.
For you, I mean, you obviously played a lot last year, you and Ryan, and with some key playmakers gone, maybe y'all have 4 tight end sets. How do y'all kind of play off each other, you and Ryan, when y'all are on the field at the same time?
You know, playing with Ryan is great. You know, I think we complement each other pretty well. Both of us do different things, and we're both on the field. We have different roles, and we play them both together, and it makes us get the best out of each other. We're both on the field together.
Not to give away any secrets, but are y'all putting in some new stuff this spring, this offseason, as far as like how to even utilize you guys even better?
Yeah, we're putting in some new stuff. You know, I can't tell you guys everything, but we're putting in some new stuff to get us in better matchups, to get us in better positions in the plays.
Any of the young guys stepping up?
Yeah, there's a couple young guys stepping up, making plays. I know on the defensive side, you know, Jay Lamp making plays in practice. You know, Kerry King has stepped up recently in the last couple of weeks, and a couple other guys have been showing how to play well.
You know, we didn't really get to talk to you guys after Holton announced he was coming back, but how big was that for you to have him back?
It was good for us. You know, Holton's an older guy. He knows what to do. When it comes to Holton, there's no one really better, and you know, I think he manages the game the best. So it was great having him come back.
Yeah, I believe you came in with Stubblefield and Mason as well. Have you seen those two guys grow at the quarterback position in your time here?
They've grown a lot. Mason, especially when he came in, he had some issues reading defenses, but the last couple of days and the last couple of weeks, he's shown the most strides I've ever seen him show. So he's been doing great. Stubb, on the other hand, he's done just the same. You know, he came in and he may have got off to a better start knowing the coverages, knowing the reads and stuff like that, but he's just grown as a person, as a player. Both have done a very good job.
Myles, first scrimmage in the spring, how'd it go?
I think it went well, man. Just competing at a high level, first one. So we're just gonna go back and look at the corrections and then stack days.
It feels like the defense, and we didn't get to watch the whole scrimmage, it feels like the defense had a good day. Maybe they're always ahead of the offense in that first scrimmage. Do you kind of feel that today?
Yeah, I just feel like we're molding at such a great level, and we're just competing at a high level. And offense is also giving us a great competition. So we're just getting better on both sides of the ball.
You lost some big pieces last year.
Yeah.
You know, how are the new guys kind of stepping into those roles?
It's just next man up. You know, we lost, like you said, we lost some key guys, but we have some young guys ready to step in. We have a lot of experienced guys from last year that might not have started, but still got a lot of key experience. So those guys are just ready to fill in those big shoes.
How are Taylor Jackson and Jacoby Simpson coming on behind you and X? Because those two guys have played a little bit in the past and probably see bigger roles this year.
Yeah, I mean they're ready. You know, those guys are ready. They know the plays. They know what they're supposed to do. So like I said, next man up mentality, and they're ready to go.
What does it kind of feel like to get a new scrimmage? It's been a little bit here since we played some football.
It feels great. You know, I can't complain. Just blessed to be here. Blessed to be able to compete at a high level. Everybody's just, like I said, blessed and thankful to be here. So it's great.
For you, having the extra year after COVID, how much does it mean to kind of get that redshirt year back, have a fifth year at ECU that otherwise maybe you wouldn't have had?
I'm blessed and fortunate to have it. That's one of the only good things that I can really take away from COVID. But you know, also being able to get my master's with that extra year is great. So I love being here. I love being able to compete again with my brothers, and I'm ready to finish strong this last year.
We talked about it last year, continuity with the defensive coordinator. Now a third straight year with Blake Harrell, your position coach.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it almost second nature now coming out here and executing this defense?
Yeah, most definitely. And like you said, the third year being in the defense, really don't have to think. You know, we know the plays, we know what we're supposed to do. So now we're just lining up and competing. And I think that's why you see defense flying around at such a high level, because we're not thinking as much as we used to in the past years.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Good.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Myles.
Appreciate you.